Hi, this is Ellen Broderick, and this is a guided meditation that is going to focus on the internal organs. And and it's both a meditation and there's a little bit of massage involved and a little bit of energy work. So if rubbing the body is difficult for you, you can just visualize it, or just listen to the words, whatever really fits your needs the best. So coming into a comfortable seated position and bringing your attention first to your breath, just noticing, and allowing your breath to communicate to you your state of being, and accepting how you are in this moment, just as you are, welcoming yourself to yourself. And then focus your attention on your skin. The skin and the outer layer of the body is considered your first defense against outside influences. So getting a sense of your skin and its even covering of your entire body. And you might notice where the skin is soft and pliable, where it's a little tougher, hardened perhaps. And knowing that the skin is a detoxifying organ. Imagine that you're in a hot environment like a sauna, or on a hot beach, or a hot summer's day. And that you are hot enough that you begin to sweat out unwanted contaminants that are trapped in the tissues. And that this waste is being flushed out of your system through your skin. Leaves your skin feeling fresh, clear, and unblocked. Getting a sense that everything is working to bring you into rhythm with perfect functioning. And now focus your attention on your lungs. The lungs are a powerful organ of detoxification. With every inhale, you take in new vitality. And with every exhale, you let go of excess. You breathe in the fresh air, this form of vital energy, or chi, or prana. And this helps to fuel your entire being. As you inhale, focus expanding your lungs and bringing the breath all the way down to the lowest portions of the abdomen. And then make your exhale a little longer than the inhale. And focus on fully releasing every last drop of breath. Feeling deep gratitude for the lungs. Focus your attention on the liver and gallbladder. The liver and the gallbladder process almost all toxicity that the body encounters. And this includes anger, resentment, and stress. These are stored in these organs. And when working optimally, you'll experience a greater clarity and greater creativity. Now rest your hands over your liver, which resides under the ribs on the right side, your right hand side. Just resting one hand on top of the other and allowing the energy of your hands to seep into and relax and rejuvenate the liver and the gallbladder. The gallbladder is snuggled just below the liver, and it stores the bile to help break down and digest your food. Let the simple act of resting your hands encourage the body to gently, slowly release toxins that have been stored by the liver. Thank your anger, your resentment, your stress for alerting you to the needs of your body. Give them permission to gently and spontaneously release these toxins slowly so as not to overwhelm the system. And feel balance return. Deep gratitude for the liver and the gallbladder. Now focus your attention on your kidneys. The kidneys excrete waste through the urine. In Chinese medicine, the kidneys are related to fear. And by healing this organ, there's a possibility of finding a deep sense of trust. Energetically, the kidneys are considered the foundation of all the prana or all the chi in the body. And they can easily be depleted with stress. And during the cleansing process, you're purposefully releasing longer held toxicity. So imagine that your lower back, where the kidneys are lodged, where they live, imagine that your lower back is warm and supported. And feeling a deep sense of support and trust emerge. Deep gratitude to the kidneys. Focus your attention on the colon, one of the main avenues of elimination. The colon is the primary organ related to letting go physically and emotionally, as well as processing everything slowly downward and outward. The colon fully discharges the excess waste and toxins that have come through it from the tissues and the organs. Deep gratitude for the continuous functioning of the colon. Now place your hands on your lower right side of your abdomen, just above the right hip and on the front of your abdomen, and gently massage upward from there along the ascending colon until you reach the midpoint between that right hip and your lowest floating ribs on that side. Invite this gentle massage, bringing the hands down to that lower portion and then pulling them gently upward to that midway point. Allow this gentle massage of the hands to break up any stagnation. And do it maybe 4 or 5 times. And pause with your hands in the position over the midway point, and now begin to trace your hands across the torso, directly across to the left side, the same place on the left side. And this tracing across, you can go back and forth again 4 or 5 times. You're tracing the transverse colon. Again, you're gently coaxing anything along. And next, rest your hands on that left side, midway between the hip and the floating ribs, and then begin to massage downward toward the left hip, toward the front center of the left hip. And you are now tracing, you can trace and then lift your fingers and trace again, the path of your descending colon. When you've done that 4 or 5 times, then bring your hands back to the starting place, so down by the front of the right hip, and trace all the way up the ascending colon, across the transverse colon, and down the descending colon. And then back to the beginning, up the ascending colon, across the transverse colon, and down the descending colon. Do it once more on your own. And feeling deep gratitude for the unique and wonderful functioning of the colon. And now focus your attention on the lymphatic system. The lymphatic system plays a central role in the movement and the processing and eventual elimination of waste products in the body. Through a series of channels, toxins are pushed out of the tissues and into the lymph fluid, where they're carried onward for processing. The breath and also exercise and massage helps the lymphatic system to function optimally. So lift your right arm up so that it's at halfway between straight out in front of you and straight overhead. Then take your left hand and then gently trace from your fingertips to your shoulders with just the tips of your fingers. And the lymphatic fluid is just under the skin, so you don't want to go too deeply here. And you can do the sides, a few strokes on one side, a few strokes on the other side. And then a few strokes on the underside of the arm as well. And then we're going to switch, and the left hand is going to come up to that halfway spot between straight out and straight overhead, and the right hand will trace. Same way, first along the top, from the fingertips to the shoulder. Then one side, 2 or 3 times on that side. The opposite side. The touch is light, like you might have on a baby whose skin is very sensitive. And then coming and tracing from the fingertips to the armpit, so the underside of the arm. And then shake out your arms and just let your hands rest back on your lap or by your sides. And allow yourself to feel deep gratitude for the lymphatic system for taking out the trash of the body. Sense the whole body and its interrelatedness. Notice how miraculous it is that the body works together with all these different organs to keep us at our most vital. Deep gratitude for the superb functioning of all the organs. Feeling your entire body, noticing the energy that continues to move within your body, even when you are still. And you might notice this by temperature, by warmth. You might notice it by vibration. You might notice it by any other sensation. Or you might not yet notice it, but trusting that there is a miraculous functioning which entails an energy and movement within. And taking a few cleansing breaths. And whenever you feel ready, opening your eyes. Namaste.